Now let's see how not to become an aggressor in a road rage situation. I mentioned that if you are getting late to reach somewhere where you are supposed to reach at a certain time, there is very high potential that you will become an aggressor or you will go into road rage. So how can you prevent that? Number one, plan your journey. So suppose you have to travel to a new place tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. A day before that, chalk out the plan. Go to Google, use your GPS device to find out what is the best way to reach to that place, what is the alternate way in case the best way is not available, and see how much time it will take you. Print the directions, keep them with you if you are going for a longer journey. Use the 10-30 rule. So if you are going to travel for 30 minutes, suppose the mapping showed that it will take you 30 minutes to reach where you want to reach, then add 10 minutes to that 30 minutes. That way you will ensure that you will not be late. So this is called 10-30 rule. So if you are going to travel for an hour, add 20 minutes. The second thing is identify early when you start showing features of road rage. What are those features? If you are honking, if you are tailgating somebody, like driving very close to the car in front of you, if you are blaring your horn to harass the person in front of you, if you are getting tense and banging your fist or making faces or cursing or abusing the other person verbally, if you are using the dipper lights to harass the other person, all these are early features of being an aggressor in a road rage. And the best thing you can do at this stage is you pull back. You take in a deep breath and relax and see, is it worth fighting? Because if you fight, you may never reach. Pull back, give an indicator, change the lane, slow down and think, is it worth putting your life at risk for wherever you have to reach in time? There's nothing that can be so important. So take in a deep breath, relax, change the lane, increase the distance between you and the other person at whom you are getting angry, and that will diffuse the situation. Other things you can do to prevent becoming an aggressor is keep your car clean. Because if the car is dirty, you'll get excited and angry easily. Don't keep any loose items rolling at the floor of the car, because your attention will be diverted from the road and will be to those items that are rolling on the floor of the car. Other thing is, if it's a hot weather, then keep the car cool. And if it's cold weather, keep the car warm that you don't feel uncomfortable driving. Also, do not start your journey on an empty stomach, because you may have lower sugar. No, I'm not saying low sugar, lower sugar. Normal is around 100, low is below 70. So once it starts going towards lower sugar, you can get more irritable. Empty your bladder before you start the journey. Every 2 to 3 hours, break your journey for 10 to 15 minutes to give you time to relax, to stretch your body, to empty your bladder, to eat something light. Don't eat something heavy, because then you will feel sleepy driving. Drink some moderate amount of liquids to keep hydrated. So do all these things to relax, that you cannot become irritable or agitated by the situation. Even if these things don't help, then you can take the help of a psychologist. The psychologist is a person who gives you advice how to change your behavior. They don't give you tablets, but they give you advice on how to change your behavior that you don't get stressed out. Do yoga, do meditation, do self hypnosis, and remember, it is not worth getting hurt or dying just for a few minutes' time. It is better to reach late than to reach never. Last but not the least, you don't have to teach a lesson to anybody. See, you are not paid to do that. You don't do things you are not paid to do. You are not paid to do that. You are not paid to teach a lesson to the other driver. Let the cop down the road teach him the lesson. Maybe it will be better for him. So remember, it is not your responsibility in any way, shape, or form to teach the other driver a lesson. So if you follow these simple advice, I will summarize them for you. Plan ahead, put the plan in writing, add 10 minutes to 30-minute journey, give a break after every 2 to 3 hours of travel, keep your car in good shape, clean, at good temperature, don't start on empty stomach, don't start on full bladder, and eat light snacks. Most people who are at risk of becoming an aggressor in a road rage situation will be helped by these things I told you. If all these things don't work, get help from a psychologist, do yoga, do meditation, do self hypnosis, take a defensive driving course. So do all these things. The ultimate goal is you should not become an aggressor in a road rage situation. We have mentioned a story at the end of this presentation. Listen to that story and practice it. It's a wonderful story.